Good afternoon. Our verse for the day is coming from Psalms 139:13 through 16. Oh, yes, you shaped me first inside, then out. You formed me in my mother's womb. I thank you, high God. You're breathtaking. Body and soul, I am marvelously made. I worship and adoration. What a creation. You know me inside and out. You know every bone in my body. You know exactly how I was made, bit by bit, how I was sculpted from nothing into something. Like an open book, you watched me grow from conception to birth. All the stages of my life were spread out before you. The days of my life all prepared before I even lived one day. I am fearfully and wonderfully made. That's the first point. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. God took pride in making you. It doesn't matter who you are, what you've done, what you're still doing, gay, straight, black, white, Asian, Hispanic, Latino. It doesn't matter whether the sins you create, we all sin, but you are fearfully and wonderfully made. He took pride in creating you. You are the apple of God's eye. I don't care what anybody tells you. God knows me better than I know myself. You've heard this before. You're like, how does he know me better than I know me? Because he created you. You didn't create you. He created you. So he will know you better than you or anybody else would know you. And lastly, he knew my story when he created me. And for that, I remain humble. He knows my story. I believe we all have a story. He's written out this life map for us. He has a story for us, how we're going to live, which turns we're going to take, mistakes we're going to make, how many times we're going to fall, how many times we're going to get back up. We may have added a few pages, but he still knows our story. He's all-knowing. And because of that, I remain humble, because none of this would come into works if it wasn't for him. It's because of him that I can stand here before you and preach the gospel like I do. So you are fearfully and wonderfully made. You're the apple of God's eye. And he takes pride in creating you. Remember that he takes pride in creating you. And never forget, he knows your story. And he knows you better than you know yourself.